But first, a man faces years in prison after police say he drove drunk and killed another person behind the wheel. It happened early yesterday morning in Northeast Austin.
But one detail in this case is surprising. The breath test showed the man wasn't drunk. He was under the legal limit for alcohol.
Our Chris Sadeghi talked with an officer and a lawyer to find out why.
Every DWI unit officer has them, and then they're throughout the city.
If an officer thinks you're driving drunk, expect to see this.
Turn it on, put it in the mode that you want.
It's a quick way to check for intoxication, even if it may not prove it.
Because it's almost like a polygraph. There's not an absolute science to it.
This portable breathalyzer is what officers use at the scene. It is a helpful tool, but the test results are not the final say.
So when we make an arrest, it's not just dependent upon what that breath sample may come back as. We have to base that on everything that we see.
That's what they say happened Thursday morning, that Samuel G. admitted to having a couple drinks before running a stop sign and killing another driver. His breath test came back .07, below the .08 limit. But other sobriety tests led to his arrest.
There's clues that we look for, and he demonstrated and exhibited enough clues for the officer to feel like he was impaired enough.
We see this a lot where the person's blood might even come back below .08. Now,
Attorney Mindy Montfort has seen it before, even with blood tests. In those cases, prosecutors can still argue the time it took to do the test was a difference maker.
So if it takes a while to get around to administering the field sobriety test, doing the breath test, all that sort of thing, that entire time alcohol is dissipating in the system.
Several bars downtown may have installed pay breathalyzers for drivers to test themselves, but be warned, that number on the screen will not be an alibi. From East Austin, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
Now, the law defines intoxication as one of two things: a .08 blood alcohol level or the loss of normal abilities due to drugs or alcohol. Portable breathalyzers are not admissible in a trial, but blood tests and the state-certified Intoxilyzer breath test can be used. Now, police did get a search warrant for a blood sample in this case. To give you some more perspective about what these blood alcohol levels really mean, according to alcohol guidelines, an average man will reach .08 if he drinks 4 standard drinks in the first hour. An average woman will reach .08 if she has 2.5 standard drinks in the first hour. But many warn there are a host of factors that could make driving on just 1 drink very dangerous. And the National Transportation Safety Board is now recommending states lower the drunk driving level from .08 to .05. We also checked the suspect's background in this case. Samuel G. has some prior convictions, but they don't involve drinking and driving.